Hi guys, it's Kate here for another Top 5 Wednesday, and I'm really excited about this one because I've just been thinking a lot about the series I want to start next year, and I'm not sure when in the lineup this video will go up, but I have a video going up, or it's already up, about the 2016 reading goals that I have, so I'm just really excited to share that video with everyone just because, like I said, I'm so excited to be a part of BookTube and talk about that, so I will talk in here about the series that I want to start next year. The first series that I would like to start next year is the Neapolitan series by Elena Ferrante. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I know she's Italian. So the first in this series is My Brilliant Friend, and I've been waiting for it to come in for me at the library for about 2 months, I'd say. It's really popular, and there's about 50 copies in my county, so it's really taking a while to circulate just because so many people want to read it. And this is basically just an epic story of two women and their friendship. They grow up together, and then it's just, I think there are 4 in the series correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong because I should know that. So it's just the Neapolitan series. First one is My Brilliant Friend, and it's just the story of friendship, and I really want to get to it. I just hear so many people who love it. Not only people who like YA and popular fiction, but people who like classics, so kind of different types of readers like it. So I think it'll be something that I really like, and I just really like stories about friendship and people knowing each other. So the next one I want to start is the Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. Actually, let me grab it. So I've heard so many things about this on BookTube. The main person who made me want to read this a lot is Reagan from Peruse Project. So this is the first, and it's actually, there are 3 kind of segments to the Mistborn series. So the first is the Final Empire trilogy, and so that's the one I'm the most interested in. I've heard other people not being quite as thrilled about the other ones, although I know Brandon Sanderson is considered a really great fantasy writer. So this is basically, there is a Dark Lord who's ruling the land, and he's in charge and is ruling with an iron fist over the people and being a terrible person. And so it just sounds really fun. It sounds like there's a really interesting magic system where there's different metals that help you do certain magic. So that just makes it stand out to me and sounds really interesting. And I just had to order the UK cover because, let's just be honest, people, the US fantasy covers are fugly a lot of the time. They're just really bad. So this looks so much more appealing to me than the US one. It's awful. So the Final Empire series by Brandon Sanderson, or the Mistborn trilogy. And then the next one is the Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansson. I've heard, I think there are going to be 3 books total in that one, and this one just sounds interesting because there's a girl who's been raised in hiding, and she's coming back and she is trying to take over the throne. And it also sounds interesting because in a way it's post-apocalyptic because it takes place several hundred years after we've, been here. So it sounds really interesting, and I think they lost technology, and you find out how they lost technology, I think. So that one just sounds interesting. I've heard a lot about it on BookTube. And then next, another one that I heard about on BookTube is the Kingslayer Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss, and the first one is The Name of the Wind, and this book is about, it's just a man's story, and it starts out where he goes to a magical school. So obviously I love Harry Potter, so something like that is really gonna reel me in, but I hear it's not at all like a Harry Potter knockoff. It's totally its own thing. And I just, like I said, people who like classics, people who like fantasy, people who don't like fantasy like this, so I really want to check it out. And I like that there are only 3 because, I'm doing the Wheel of Time series and there are 14 in that series. That's a big commitment, so I like kind of a smaller commitment for a fantasy series because there's so many that I'm interested in. And the next and last but not least is the Flavia Deluce series. This is a mystery series that I'm really interested in reading. It's about a girl, I think she's 12, who solves murders, and mainly solves murders using chemistry, which is really different than any other mystery series that I've read. So it sounds really interesting, and I would love to kind of, delve into another good mystery series. I hear nothing but good things. So that's my Top 5 Wednesday. Please let me know these series you are interested in reading. I really am interested. I love hearing about other people's reading lives, what they're doing. And I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.